So, now let us see how Dharmakirti deviates from Dinnaga's theory of inference for oneself. As I have suggested earlier, it can be argued that Dharmakirti made a radical departure from Dinnaga's theory without officially deviating from it. So, let us see how Dharmakirti does that. Before we discuss Dharmakirti's departure from Dinnaga's theory, a theoretical question about the nature of their theories of inference needs to be addressed. The question is Dinnaga dealing with a valid form of inference based on universal Vyapti relation, or he is dealing with inference as analogical reasoning concerned with similarities and dissimilarities with the observed world? Scholars are inclined to read a theory of valid inference based on universal Vyapti relation in Dinnaga. Professor Matilal, for instance, refers to a verse in Pramana Samuchaya, Linge lingi bhavatyeva linginyeva itarat punaha. He translates it as follows: when the sign, that is linga, occurs, there the signified, that is lingin, that of which it is a sign, has to occur as well. And if the sign has to occur somewhere, it has to occur where the signified occurs. A question can be asked about the translation of bhavati eva as has to occur. It can be argued that bhavati eva may better be translated as does occur and not has to occur. Hence, here the word eva has the sense of insistence or exclusion, but not that of necessity. I am suggesting that Dinnaga here is referring to regularity seen in the observed world, that is the world of sapaksha and vipaksha, similar cases and dissimilar cases, and not to the universal rule of Vyapti irrespective of observed unobserved distinction. Dinnaga's inference is a cognitive passage from the regularity seen in the world of sapaksha and vipaksha to the partially known paksha. It is a passage from observed to unobserved. From Dharmakirti onwards, it becomes the passage from universal to particular. Inference for Dharmakirti is not analogical, it is deductive. Under the condition of triple character, Hetu gave a kind of empirical assurance that sadhya would exist, but it did not give formal guarantee that sadhya must exist. Under which condition can such a formal guarantee be given? Dharmakirti was concerned with constructing the frame of inference in which Hetu can give such a formal guarantee. For that, he had to deviate from Dinnaga's framework of inference and present an alternative model. But Dharmakirti presented his alternative model more as a reinterpretation of Dinnaga's model than as a deviation from it. An analysis of this reinterpretation can reveal how it was in fact a deviation. So, let us see Dharmakirti's reinterpretation of the triple character of Hetu. Dharmakirti, in his theorization of inference, apparently accepts the triple character of probans in the same way as Dinnaga did. Dinnaga, in his formulation of the triple character, characterizes it as nishchita, that is determinate or certain. Dinnaga described the three characters of Hetu as anumeyetha tattulye sadbhavo nastita asati nishchita. That means existence in the locus, existence in the similar cases and non-existence in dissimilar cases, which has to be determinate. Dharmakirti, in his own formulation of the triple character too, is particular about the use of the word nishchitam. So, he says Trairupyam punaha लिंगस्य अनुमेये सत्वम एव सपक्षे एव सत्वम असपक्षे च asatvam eva nishchitam. So, the meaning of this is the triple character of the sign is its definite existence in the subject of the thesis, its existence exclusively in similar cases, and its definite non-existence in dissimilar cases. All the three things should be determinate, nishchitam. The word nishchitam literally means definite or certain, but Dharmakirti interprets it as referring to the binding relation, pratibandha, between the probans and probandum, established through pramanas. While explaining the significance of the term nishchitam, Dharmakirti in Hetubindu says, tasmat pratibandha प्रसाधक प्रमाण वृत्त्यैव भावाभावौ सिद्ध्यतः इति विप्रतिपत्ति निरासार्थम अस्माभिः निश्चित ग्रहणं कृतम्, which means we have used the word nishchitam in order to remove the doubt by indicating that existence in similar cases and non-existence in dissimilar cases are established by the pramana, which establishes the binding relation, that is pratibandha. Dharmakirti in his Nyaya Bindu admits these three features, but adds that in each case the word definite, that is nishchita, is to be added. So, the three features of a valid probans are: number 1, definite existence in the locus; number 2, definite existence in similar instances; and number 3, definite non-existence in dissimilar instances. These features are respectively known as paksha dharma, anvaya and vyatireka. Hence, although Dinnaga by the use of the term nishchitam might have simply implied that the triple character should be certain and not doubtful, Dharmakirti interpreted it as indicating pratibandha, that is binding relation or necessary relation. So, pratibandha is the notion central to Dharmakirti's theory of hetu sadhya relation, which according to his reconstruction of the theory is even at the basis of the triple character of probans. By the central status given to the notion of pratibandha, Dharmakirti implied that the existence of hetu in sapaksha should not amount to the contingent relation between hetu and sadhya, but it should be based on the necessary relation between them. Similarly, non-existence of hetu in vipaksha also should not be just contingent non-existence, but it should be based on the necessary relation between them.